Welcome to Abington Greenway football with tonight. The Greenway enter the MIAA Division 6 playoffs with a home game against the Vikings of Triton Regional High School. My name is Sean Riley. With tonight is Kevin Whalen. Kevin got blessed with another nice night for football. A little bit of breeze going right to left, but otherwise clear, dry, ready to rock.
Well, it's going to be a great night, Sean, tonight between both the first playoff game of the night here tonight. You know, the other thing, too, the grounds crew from the DPW did a great job. This field's just in great condition for this time of year. So looking forward to a great game, really looking to see Triton keep the ball on the ground. Both teams kind of, as you know, keep the ball on the ground. So it's going to be, I think, a really fast-paced game. Every possession is going to be important. But looking forward to a great hard-nosed game tonight.
Yeah, Triton comes to us up on the North Shore. They are, overall, right now, their record is 3-5. From the Cape Ann League. They're a running team, 99%. If they can control the game, they're going to run the ball. They like to just stack the line in tight. They'll have 2 or 3 running backs in the backfield and kind of a wildcat offense. You don't know who's getting it. And they love to just do time possession and move it down the field. Green Wave, obviously, want to kind of stop that push, get that 3 and out, take the ball back, and just push it downfield. They have a lot of weapons that are going to be wearing green tonight, Kev.
Absolutely. You know, Sean, too, the 3 towns that represent, make up Triton is Salisbury, Rowley, and then Newbury. So all up by the New Hampshire border, these 3 towns, and this makes up the Triton High School. So looking forward to a great matchup, Sean. And, of course, you know, I think as you talk about how many possessions you're going to get in a night, you're not going to get all that many with a big running game from both sides.
That's right.
So I think it's got to take care of the every opportunity, but also take care of the ball tonight is going to be critical for the Green Wave.
Referee Phil Strazerio throws the coin into the air. It looks like Green Wave have won the toss. Van Luling ticking off. Michelli.
Patterson.
And Patterson just waiting. Abington's going to defer, so they'll take the ball in the second half. Triton will receive the opening kickoff here to start this playoff game. And Abington's going to try to get that defensive standout very early, very quickly, and kind of take the wind out of their sails. Triton, they're led by number 7 in the backfield, one of their senior captains, a gentleman named Carl Lucy. He's got over 20 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards rushing. These guys are just a ground and pound offense. You're also going to see Jake Conroy, number 5, number 9, Everett Romano, Athanagos, number 8, coming out of the backfield. And when it comes time to throw, sophomore quarterback number 2, Sam Harding, will be out there on the field also.
Yep, very quick kids, very tough kids, so it's going to be a great game tonight.
So we're going to take a quick break to listen to the national anthem here at Memorial Field, and we'll return after we pay tribute to our country.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able and remove your hats and join the Abington High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Tim Leonelli as we honor all that have served and continue to serve our country, giving their all to keep us free and safe.
Back-to-back state champions. We'll talk about that in a little
I was
later.
going to say, congratulations to Abington soccer, high school soccer, the boys soccer advanced today, and they're winning their second game in the tournament.
Overtime, shootout.
Shootout, overtime, just a spectacular, great game by, I'm sure the Calcano boys, Sean, cameramen, were definitely involved in that game today.
They had, was Nathan had 4 goals the previous game. Tonight ended up a 0-0 tie. They went into the shootout, and I understand Matt Sullivan got the golden goal for the Green Wave. Some great goalkeeping by Jim Campbell throughout the game, and so they move on now to the round of 8, which is tremendous for the Abington Green Wave boys soccer team.
Absolutely, congratulations to all, and the girls cross country running up in the states
tomorrow, along with the boys cross country too.
Yep. So good luck to both of them. We get all that out of the way tonight, and just hopefully another Green Wave win tonight.
So Kyle Lucy's going to be the man back deep in the middle, standing at his 20-yard line. Jack Riley's going to do the kicking honors for Abington.
This is new. I would say, Sean, too, one of the things I was very impressed with, with Triton's special teams. They were able to get a lot of kick returns.
Were you doing some homework?
I actually did. It's becoming a thing, Sean. I don't know. The internet is rather deep. So.
All right, Riley is waiting for the whistle to start.
Oh, I thought he was waiting for his Uncle Jack Bailey to sit down. So here he is.
All right, right to left across your television screen. Nice left-footed kick is going to bounce inside the 13, and it's going to be picked up. And he's going to fall out of bounds at the 5.
I don't think that matters, though. I don't think that matters.
He's going to say that he stepped out of bounds, but the ball was in bounds, so it's dead.
We did that a couple of years ago, and it's dead, so
it
stays at the 5. That's not a high school rule. I think that's more a college rule, right, or a pro rule. I just remember because one of our players did that a few years back.
Right, if you're out of bounds and catch the ball. So a great kick for the Green Wave in tough field position.
Yeah, he thought that was going to roll out of bounds, and it just stayed right in. So nice kick by Riley. Gets him all the way back to the 5-yard line where the Triton's team is going to start off. No
time goes off the clock, so it's still at 12 minutes. And out come the Vikings in their light blue numbers over white jerseys. We'll do our best.
Number 7 likes to run off tackle.
Watch him off the right tackle here. And there it is, off the right tackle. Nothing doing in there. The Green Wave defense gives him a pickup of maybe 1.
He's, he looked like he got nothing there. Ended up picking up a couple.
Yep.
And that's the type of kid he is. He's a tough running back.
He's a wrestler also. I was listening to some of the games. And
you definitely see how he gets good leverage.
Strong
when
kid.
He's running and when he hits people.
But you also got to watch out for Romano, number 9, and Conroy, 5. They got a couple of Athen Eggleston, another captain, number 8, comes out of the backfield.
Well, you definitely want to put them in a passing situation. That's not where they're comfortable.
Well, Sam Harding's in right now, the quarterback, number 2. If they throw, it's usually from him, and he's in a shotgun formation with Lucy to his left. Handoff is going to go to number 5 over the left side. Trips or dives forward. That is Jake Conroy with the carry.
They almost always go as soon as they come up and then go back down. They snap immediately.
A very well-coached team. You're going to see some movement on the line where they do a lot of unbalanced line. Then they'll just get up and shift and rearrange the entire line to try to mess with the defense.
And you'll see the quarterback kind of spin around and fake left, fake right, and then spin around and just run into the hole.
And now you see Harding, number 2, is out. Romano steps in as the quarterback, and he just lines up with Lucy in the backfield as the 2 running backs. 3rd down for the Vikings, and it's a handoff, snap right to Lucy. He's going to be hit in the backfield by Tikhonov and company. Bring up a 4th down deep in Viking territory.
Yeah, it looked like he had a little bit of a tough time getting a handle on that ball, and that was Lucy there just trying to, just couldn't get a handle on it to get going. So it's going to bring up a 4th and about long 1, say.
Marking it, thinking on the 13, so call it 4th and 2, but they're going to set up for the punt. Abington's going to set Salamini and Spry back at about the Viking 40-yard line. The punter's on his own 1. Good snap. End over end kick going to go over to Spry's way. He falls as he's trying to get to the ball and just dives on it at the 39-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, a good field position for the Green Wave.
Right. Defense did their job there, getting the ball to the offense with the first first series. 1st and 10 at the 39. And Spry had so much open room there. If he was able to handle that cleanly, Sean, he would have gone at least to the 20 or so. I mean, he had a lot of A lot of green grass in front of them there. So 9:55 to go here in the first quarter.
Here comes the Abington Green Wave offense in their first offensive play of the playoffs in the 2025 season. Riley in the backfield with Spry. He's got 2 wideouts to each side. They spread out the Viking defense. Now they put a man in motion to load it up on the near side. Riley looking, a little pass over to Maxwell. Maxwell, some run room in front of him. Maxwell inside the 25, first down, Green Wave.
Nice 15-yard pickup by the Green Wave there. Nice job setting it up on the outside, flat. Great blocking up front. Nice execution by the Green Wave.
Good block. Abington, a hurry-up offense. They're right up on it, same lineup. Right in the shotgun. Now they put Salamini in motion right side. He takes it with some blockers in front of him. He's got Van Luling and Lee Spry in front of him. And Salamini down the far sideline, dives towards the end zone. He'll be just short at about the 3-yard line. Look at this Green Wave offense.
Van Luling just popped the guy out there on that outside on that pulling outside there. Nice job by Van Luling. Popping him, really setting the edge there and giving that edge to Salamini. Nice job by the Green Wave, getting it down to the 3-yard line.
So they pick up 36 yards on
right
2
there.
plays.
Big number 53.
Boom. See Salamini now tiptoeing down that sideline, cutting that corner. And here they come with first and goal at the 3-yard line.
I think it's
Spry in the backfield with Salamini. Give us to Salamini left side. He's
touchdown,
in.
man of Muskegon!
3 yards out. Ryan Salamini puts the Green Wave on the board with 3 plays, 39 yards.
Now, nice job there by the Green Wave offense. I'll tell you, you could tell they were clicking tonight. Very focused. Great job in the trenches. Nice job in the trenches, just shaking and pushing that pile.
Not even touched as he gets into the end zone. Can't ask for a better way to start the game.
Get Tate Erickson on the kick here, number 5 for the Green Wave.
Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. Makes it a quick 7-0 lead for Abington before you blinked. If you were late to the game, you already missed a lot of action from the Green Wave side of it.
You know, the other thing, too, Sean, on that first kickoff, you had Riley doing the kicking, which he hasn't done the kicking all year. He ended up kicking a little bit deeper, and I don't know if it was wind-aided, but he kicked it a little bit deeper where Abington has been kicking it all year.
He did do one kick during one game earlier. They've been kind of trying all sorts of varieties here.
So he was able to get it down to about the 15, where usually they kind of kick it somewhere around the 20. So I think that little change there really caught them off guard.
But Lucy, number 7, has run back a couple of kicks this year.
I saw a few of them, and they do. They have really good depth on that, being able to run the ball back. See what they do here.
Green Wave make the Vikings go 3 and out, and then when they get the ball, it takes them 3 plays to score. Let's see if we can keep that tempo up on both sides of the ball. The remnants of the full Beaver Moon here above Memorial Field in Abington. Riley lines it up. Nice kick right down the middle of the field. It's going to bounce right by Lucy again. Inside the 5, rolling into the end zone where you can't run it out of in high school sports.
It comes out to the 20. He got lucky there.
He did.
That had some extra English on it there.
Imagine if that died inside the 5.
It almost did. So
Riley with a couple of good kickoffs to start.
I know. And that one had, it wasn't a charity hop that came right up to him. It kind of was squiggling there and just was pretty elusive. So Green Wave puts them back to the 20-yard line, which is exactly what you want to do. Give them a nice long field here.
Number 2, Harding, is in the shotgun formation with Lucy to his left. It's just a dive up the middle. Is a quick snap to the up man.
Yep.
The up back, who's right behind the right guard.
Right, so it's almost like a wildcat type of offense because they're actually snapping it to a bunch of different players back there. There's just not a quarterback who's handing it off. So it's going to be 2nd and about 6 here for the Triton Vikings. It looked like Big T had that tackle, Sean.
No doubt, hopefully there's a lot more tonight. 2nd and 5. With, again, the same similar formation. There's the shift I'm talking about. They shift the entire line. Now they load it up on the left side. Lucy's over in the far side wing. It's going to be student body left.
Nothing doing there, right? No.
Number 5 dives forward, and 5, look at these names down. Jake Conroy once again.
Yeah, he picks up about 2 on the play, maybe 2.5 there. So it's still going to be
Important third down here for the Vikings. They don't want to get into another fourth down conversion deep in their own territory. They want to try to get a drive moving. The Green Wave, of course, would like to stymie them right now. Harding gets the play selection from the sideline from head coach Ed Melanson. 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Green Wave lead. As the Vikings break their huddle. Melanson in the shotgun with Lucy to his left. Conroy, the near side wing. They give to Lucy. Fakes right, goes left. He gets hit in the backfield. Is flag down?
Yeah, flag down. It's going to be offsides.
Ooh. Oh, that's going to give him the first down. That's a tough break there. Greenway just gave him that fresh set of downs.
Yeah, they would have had him in the backfield, too. Yeah. They had him stopped. It was like a kind of same thing as happened before, a little bit of a bad snap there and wasn't able to handle it. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from about the, 33?
33, yep. So let's see what they do with a fresh set of downs here. 2 men in the backfield. Looks like that's number 9, Romano, with Lucy in the backfield. They give to Lucy coming around the right side, gets hit.
Nothing doing there. Nice job by the Green Wave.
Just 1 or 2 yards.
Yeah, just 1.
The blocking backs are getting stood up right at the line of scrimmage and not giving Lucy a lot of, places to move, which is fine
one
with
of
us.
The things with this offense, Sean. You're putting 3 or 4 people in the hole, and you're expecting the back to kind of find a lane there. And if you stop them at the line of scrimmage, you're just going to clog that lane right up, and I think that's what's happening so far for them tonight.
So do we see them try to sweep around the end now, or something they rarely do is go to the air? But Harding is in.
Shock everyone if they do go to the air, but it's still early in the game here, 6:47. You don't want to get away from your game plans.
That's not Harding. That's Romano, number 9, in the backfield again with Lucy. Conroy in the near side wing, similar formation. And it's going to go to Lucy right up the middle. Lucy puts his head down, dives forward to the 40-yard line. Bring up 3rd down and a long 3.
Yeah, and that's just making something out of nothing there. Lucy did, just able to dive forward for about 3 or 4 yards. Still at the 40-yard line here, Sean, so it's going to be a predicament here if the Green Wave does stop them, whether they're going to kick it or go for it.
And you can see how the Vikings use every second of the time between plays. Usually just try to take time off the clock. Green Wave looking to stop this 3rd down conversion attempt. Harding in the backfield again with Lucy to his left, Conroy to his right. The up man, they're going to go to Lucy up the middle. Lucy's going to get stood up. Lucy looking for yardage, but not going to get the first down, Kev.
He's only giving him a yard there, so it's still going to be 4th and 2 here for the Vikings. Nice job by the Green Wave. I mean, they're running just everything right up the middle.
So what do you do now,
Van
Kev?
Looling with the tackle there, right up the middle there.
Do you risk giving Green Wave good field position, or do you try to get that first, keep the drive alive?
I think they're going for it, Sean.
I think they are, too. See if they try to draw Abington offside.
I mean, they did have a decent punt last time, but still, though, I mean, I just think, this game can get away from you pretty quickly.
Romano shares the play selection with his teammates. Pops out again with Lucy in the backfield. 4th and 2.
Shift.
They shifted around. Get Eggleston in the backfield also, the short man. Lucy has it come to the right side, trying to get around the corner. Lucy's going to get the first, and then he says he doesn't step out of bounds. He's going down the sideline. Lucy's going to break free for a 59-yard touchdown, tiptoeing down the sidelines. I thought he had stepped out, Kevin. I think, frankly, the defense did too. So 59-yard touchdown pass run by Lucy. Here's the replay as he turns the corner. Oh.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, very close, but no one saw him out, so he's in.
Well, nice job of keeping at it there by the Triton Vikings.
Carl Lucy gets them on the board from 59 yards away. Line up for the kick. Kick is up, and it is good. We're all tied up here at 4:50 to go.
So surprising on 4th and 2, they go for it, and we were talking, Sean, how every possession is going to be so important because both teams keep it on the ground here, and that's just a good example of the coach going for it, feeling that he has to keep pace with the Green Wave. So nice job of gambling there, and Green paid off.
And it shows, their ability. Again, that's when they went around the end for the really one of the only times in their second possession, I guess. Most of it, they try to go through the tackles. That way, they were able to turn the corner.
Yeah, and on that play too, it looked like some Green Wave players took some bad angles because of where the play was, and they just weren't able to when they was able to stay in bounds, it just kind of surprised them and caught them flat-footed.
I think we all thought it was going to be like a 5 or 6 yard pickup there, but nice job by Lucy. So now, what have they called? Triton will kick off to the Green Wave.
And they kick it back, pretty close to the goal line as well. They really do have a good kicker here. So,
McDonald will be kicking.
So you get Salamini back there with Erickson.
4:50 on the clock. Ooh, a little squib, like a short kick, going to be caught right at the 40-yard line by Ward. It was a nice little high pooch kick there, end over end.
Well, you can catch that as a fair catch, and they have to leave you alone. So that's what I would advise. But I was kind of surprised because in the games that I watched, he was able to easily kick it down to the 10-yard line. There is a little bit of a wind coming towards him, but I think they were trying to get a little change of possession there.
All right, Jack Riley joins his teammates in his huddle with 4:50 left here in the first quarter. Tied up at 7-7 here in the Division 6.
Just 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Did you just say that?
Yeah, something like that. One went out to the far side is Maxwell. That's Paulding in motion, gets the handoff going to the right side, trying to turn the corner. Paulding turns the corner. He's up over the 45, bounces off a man, turned down, about a 9-yard pickup there. But Naz Paulding, number 4 for the Green Wave.
Yeah, Paulding doing a great job just following his block there. Luling got out there, pulling, just did a nice job of getting out there, going upfield, and just went right behind him. So a nice 9-yard pickup, a great position to be right at midfield. Green Wave 2nd and 1. You can do a lot of different things here.
Look at him following man. He had one man to beat. And he might have broken it down the sideline. We'll see what happens here in the second attempt from the series. 2nd down and 1. Spry in the backfield. Salamini goes in motion to give to Salamini, trying to get over the left side. Looking for a hole, steps up, puts his head down, shoulders down, buries it inside the 43-yard line, down to about the 42-yard line. So first down.
Another 8-yard pickup there for the Green Wave. I'll tell you, nice job. Just offensive line is just doing a phenomenal job. Setting everything up for their backs tonight.
1st and 10 Abington at the 42-yard line of the Vikings, wearing their white away jerseys over the white pants, white helmets, powder blue numbers. Again, Spry in the backfield right behind Riley with Salamini on the right side, Maxwell out far to the right. Salamini goes in motion to give Spry up the middle. Spry dives forward, tripped over one of his linemen, and picked up about 4 or 5 on the maybe 5 or 6 on the play there.
Looks like about 6.
Yeah, they give him 5 up to the 37. 2nd and 5.
And that's what we talk about it so much, Sean. It's just, positive plays on first down. It's the most important thing in football. Don't get yourself into a 2nd and 15 or a 2nd and 20. Just positive plays. Stay away from the penalties and just keep the ball moving forward.
Up come the Green Wave again with Maxwell out wide to the far side, single coverage. We got Paulding and Spry in the backfield behind Riley. 2nd and 5. They pitch to Paulding, right side. Paulding looking to cut it back inside. Good play by the defensive end there, who stood up.
Yeah, he was able to
beat
get
the block.
Inside. He was able to get inside there from his blocker and able to get to Paulding, so it makes it 3rd and 4.
Maxwell just did not get good position on him on that one. And the DN was able to get to Paulding before he could make anything happen. Picked up 1 on the play.
It forced them to cut up in. Where probably he was trying to get to the edge. So nice job there by Triton. 3rd and 4 here for the Green Wave.
Dan Pfeiffer checks in for Abington. 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
You left your credit card at the snack shack. James Hurst, you left your credit card at the snack shack.
3rd and 4.
I'd like to thank you for the dinner that you
2 men in the backfield. Give to the right side of Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer puts it up front. He's got the first down and more. He's a tough running back.
He really is. He's so low to the ground. He's just able to kind of pull people over. It's great
Daniel
leverage.
Pfeiffer on the side of the Green Wave.
That's somebody who's just able to nice job on the offensive line. Look at the pull guys. You got,
It's Michelli.
You got Pfeiffer, his brother, leading the block there.
Ticking off, just taking men down out there. Woof. Number 58. He just kind of loves to play. Plays hard. Maxwell comes out wide to the far side once again. We got Salamini in the right side wing. Pfeiffer and Spry in the backfield. Pick your poison here for the Green Wave. They're going to give it. No, you're going to throw. Riley looking. Trying to buy some time. He's got a man open. Now he's going to go into the end zone for Maxwell. Oh, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, the back of the infield. Back of the end zone, I should say. Ooh. He had Pease open around the 10-yard line, too. A little shorter pattern. But he went for the gusto. We're doing up second down.
He is his father's son. But 2nd and 10 here for the Green Wave. That's, nice. You got to go for that in that situation.
I would say it was.
You got a kid as athletic as Maxwell who can get to that high. Finally put it there, just a little bit out of reach.
I was just going to say it was a well-thrown ball. Like only Maxwell had a chance on that one. So 2nd and 10 now at the 26. 2 men in the backfield. Pfeiffer and looking to throw again. Riley stepping up, looking. He's going to get hit, though. He's going to be taken down back at the 30-yard line. Bring up a 3rd and long now. Green Wave going in the air.
I know.
Jack Riley was taken down by the Vikings.
It'll be 3rd and 14 at the 30-yard line. They got to get it down to the 16-yard line.
The good news for the Green Wave here is they do have 2 shots at it. They get the 3rd and 4th down here. So
they must see some weakness in the secondary out there to do that back-to-back like that. It's interesting.
Yeah, kind of surprising a little bit, but
coming down to the 1 minute mark here in the first
Green Wave
quarter.
has plenty of bullets here in the gun to get this done here on this drive.
Maxwell out wide. He's got the height advantage. Single coverage over there. Riley with Spry to his left. Riley looking to throw. Stepping up. Thinking about running. Now he throws. Zips
Nice.
one. Wow, what a pass.
What a beautiful ball.
Like
there by
Salamini
Riley.
at the 15-yard line. Gets the first down.
Wow, that was just perfect. Salamini did a great job there of coming back to him and just kind of setting up.
That was a laser beam of just a cannon shot there by Jack Riley. Took his time. Watch this replay. He's looking downfield.
Riley's downfield, just being patient there, waiting for the defense to clear up, and then Salamini just kind of comes right back to that ball. Only one that can catch that is Salamini. Great throw, great catch.
That hit him between the 1 and the 1 on his jersey. That was beautiful. 15 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 now. It's a 14-yard line. Spry and Salamini in the backfield. They give to Salamini right side. Salamini twists and turns inside the 10 down to about the 7. He's still up. And that'll be the last play of the first quarter. So the Green Wave will be inside the 10.
Inside about the 8-yard line. So nice job there by the Green Wave. Really, the Green Wave had a great first quarter other than one play.
Yep.
You can't, they couldn't play any better, other than that one
Talking about
play.
The offside?
Yeah,
that's what I would say.
No, I mean the play they gave up the touchdown.
Yeah, right.
But other than that, they really almost played a perfect quarter. So you got to give it to them, and I think over time they'll shine here tonight. So looking forward to a great second quarter here.
Hey, if you're watching this game live and you live in Abington, I want to remind you that the Boy Scout Troop 41 will be hosting a food pantry donation drop-off tomorrow at the rear parking lot at St. Bridget's Church between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Please drop off any donations of non-perishable food goods tomorrow before 1 o'clock and help restock the Abington Food Pantry. We want to thank you in advance for your generosity and kindness.
Well, anything anybody can do is greatly appreciated. These times are not easy.
They're announcing it right now. Congratulations to the members of the high school marching band. They just won the 2025 U.S. Band State Championship this past Saturday with a program high of 90.5, earning all captain's awards and getting back-to-back state championships for Abington High School.
I say it all the time, but I live very close to the field. I hear them practicing. That championship did not go with a great deal of effort.
That's right.
Those kids worked so hard.
Mr. Leonelli does a great job.
Leonelli just does a wonderful job, so you're going to give hats off to those kids.
They're going to be in the Plymouth Parade in Thanksgiving this year, too. So you can see them on Channel 5 if you'd like. So we reverse direction now. The fresh 12 minutes on the clock. Abington with the ball on the 8-yard line with a 2nd and 4.
Yeah, 2nd and 4 here. So they can get another first down at the 4-yard line.
Spry, number 42 in the backfield behind Riley. Paulding and Salamini on the left side, wings on each side. There goes Paulding in motion. They give it to Spry up the middle. Spry's got a little hole, dives forward, picks up about 2.
I'd say 3. He got to the 5.
Yep.
So nice job there. If you keep doing that, the thing here is you still have like 6 shots to get it in there, so 5 yards.
Well,
so,
3rd and 1 at the 5.
Right. 3rd and 1 at the 5. You get 4th, and if you get the first down.
Yep.
So you've got plenty of opportunity here.
Let's get that first down or a touchdown here, Kev. What do we say here? 7-7 tie.
I'm hoping for a touchdown, Sean.
As we all are, I should say. Maxwell out wide to the far side. The near side. We got Spry and Solomini lined up in the backfield behind Riley. Paulding in motion. They're going to hand it off to Spry. Spry right side. He's going to go around the corner. Gets the first
What a
down.
move.
Dive forward. And
Touchdown! Manny Muskegon!
Lee Spry.
What a move there, though. You know, for the big man, able to kind of cut right back up in. Just a great job there by Spry. Great blocking up front. Yeah, look at that move. Boom, right to the left there. Wow, nice job by Spry. Nice bit of running.
What, blocking on the right side of the line there gave Spry a couple of opportunities to make it happen, and he just would not say no until he got into the end zone. So line up for the kick once again.
Patterson with the hold, number 3.
Betcha. Ooh, baby. Good kick. Nice high kick.
It's good. PAT, so Erickson gets the PAT there, makes it 14-7.
60-yard drive there for the Green Wave. And offense looking pretty strong tonight.
And I think, you know, as we talked about, Sean, you get a couple score lead on this team, it's going to be a different ball game because they, you know, that's not in the comfort zone to be, but play from behind. They need to play from ahead or tied so they can, you know, have their game.
Well, as you said, it was the one big play right now that has put them on the board. The Green Wave got to try to contain that and get them to, you know, basically give up the ball, to punt it away. Abington will kick off. And they got to contain, obviously, the kickoff here with 11-12 to go.
Slight wind coming from south into the face of the Green Wave here.
Carl Lucy is standing at his own 16-yard line right in the middle of the field.
For the Vikings, Jack Riley to kick off for the Green Wave.
Riley to kick. Oh, it's a little razzle-dazzle here. They're going to just roll it down. Lucy picks it up on the 17-yard line. Lucy trying to get the middle now, trying to spread around the side.
He's trying to
turn the corner. Jack Riley's back there in the safety position, and he's going to, he doesn't curve him up. Lucy's going to take it all the way.
No,
he gets tripped up at the 3-yard line.
Wow.
Kyle Lucy.
Well, I told
that
you
was Pfeiffer who got to him.
I told you at the top of the game there, Sean, that they do have some great special teams, and that's one of the things we were concerned about there, and it's the Lucy show on their side of the ball. And who makes the save? That's Pfeiffer, as you said, number 22 coming out. And look at that, not giving up.
That's actually
just
a block
diving
in the back right there, too. So the return, though, gets it down to the Abington 4, is it?
4-yard line. We'll see if they can work their magic from last week, Sean.
So
East Bridgewater had it, on the 2 or 3 yard line?
Yeah, the 2-yard line after they stepped out of bounds. They mark it down at the 4-yard line.
They're marking it over on the right hash.
Big T goes in for the Green Wave. All right, the Vikings up on the line of scrimmage. They've got Romano, number 9, and Lucy, number 7, in the backfield. Lucy has it, goes up the middle. Lucy driving, he's not going to get in.
Gets it down close, though.
Yeah, gets about 3 yards on the play. It'll be second and goal at the 1.
Carl Lucy on the carry for the Vikings.
This is the type of football that the Vikings like. It's just that, again, that ground and pound, stuff everybody into the box and just push as far forward as you can.
They do. I mean,
see if they stick with it here.
It's, you know, it just makes for such a quick game with both teams are keeping the ball on the ground. So second and goal from the 1.
Harding now into the play in the quarterback position with Lucy. They give to Lucy. Lucy right side dives forward, and he's in from 1 yard out.
Oh,
so
nice.
They answer the bell.
They do, and the Green Wave. It's really been the big plays have been their bugaboo here tonight, Sean.
Yeah.
The big play on the special teams, and then the one big play on offense.
At 10:08 here in the second quarter, they'll line up with the swinging gate. They have a couple different plays here now.
Yeah, they could pitch this to the left-hand side.
Harding's lined up behind the lineman right now. They do either the side hike or they can throw it. And they're going to pitch to Harding. Harding's going to throw. He's going to be open in the end zone, but did he underthrow it?
Nope.
Incomplete.
Wow.
Big break there for the Green Wave.
Yeah, he was wide open.
So
we saw that once on the film, Sean, but they actually ran it in from the from that 3-yard line.
So the score will stay at 14-13 now. Green Wave with the nod. Someone's got to lasso Lucy.
Exactly. You got to keep people on him and just spy him.
13.
Viking kickoff team will be kicking off right to left across your television screen with Erickson and Solomini back deep for the Green Wave. They're standing at about their own 10, 11 yard line.
Steve was up here earlier. Thank you, Mr. Hurst, for supplying dinner again. Mr. Steve was up here earlier. There is hot cocoa. Plenty of food down there.
Chris Nagel reading a book over the public address system right now.
Soft drinks, anything you need. Please help to support the Abington Green Wave boosters.
So they're coming over to the right, to the left hash mark over here, Sean.
Yeah.
All the volunteers.
I don't know if that means they're going to try to do something here or.
Orrin McDonald is their kicker. He's a former soccer player that was recruited to their football team. Got a pretty good boot.
Yeah, Green Wave has 4 men up front.
Ryan Solomini.
Yep, they're looking for the onside kick, but they also have the men back deep.
For the Green Wave.
Orrin kicks it high, down deep. It's going to go to Solomini at the 3 yard line. Solomini's going to fake it. And Solomini now up the middle. Solomini looking for some run room. He's going to get it up to about the 15 yard line where the Green Wave will take over 1st and 10.
Ryan Solomini on the return for the
So
Green
out
Wave.
comes the Green Wave offense.
Number 12, Colin
See if they
Grover.
can move this ball downfield 85 yards
With a 1
in the
point
last
lead.
10 minutes to go.
Well, the other thing too is the Green Wave deferred the kick, Sean. So obviously that should
Yep.
give them another, opportunity. So they're going to, hopefully, usually you get the ball at the end of the half a lot of times, and then you get the ball for another scoring opportunity, to start off the 3rd quarter. So hopefully the Green Wave will
Look
be
at
able to
this.
get that.
Look at it. They've got 2 of the Vikings players coming over towards the Abington sideline to try to overhear the play selection with the coaches. That's just Bush League. That's absolute Bush League.
Wow, Sean is exercised here tonight.
Well, it's just, I don't know. I've never seen that. Riley under center with 2 men in the backfield gives to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer on the left side. Pfeiffer's got some running room. Pfeiffer over the 20 to the 25. Pfeiffer up to the 27 yard line.
Nice job by Pfeiffer. Great blocking once again. I think you want to hope to score quickly here, Sean, so you can get 2 shots at it.
By the Vikings number 7, Carl Lucy.
Nice run in there by Pfeiffer. He just shifts with the shoulders and then just starts cranking up those thighs.
But the good news
Pumping.
for you is, I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
he does, but the good news for you, Sean, is that they haven't stopped you yet tonight.
Right.
So that's the good news. So you got to, try to keep that going, keep that stretch going here where you keep scoring every time you touch the ball. You'll be all right.
1st and 10 at the 28. Paulding, deep man in the backfield behind Spry. They're going to pitch to Paulding. Paulding cuts up in the middle. Paulding dives forward up to about the 35 yard line.
It's about 7 on that play. Once again, nice blocking there up front. Had a good, huge hole there.
One of those is going to pop here. I can feel it coming. Ball at the 34 yard line. 2nd and 4.
Lucy on the tackle for the Vikings.
We have a nice night here. Good crowd here for Abington. Kind of a drive for the folks from Triton Regional. They're about 52 miles away. They're up on the North Shore.
It said they took them over 2 hours to get here. So
On a Friday afternoon drive through the tunnel, yeah. All right, again, Paulding and Spry in the I formation behind Riley. Pfeiffer on the near side wing. They're going to give Paulding up the middle. Paulding starts
got
at
some room.
Paulding over the 45-50. Paulding breaks it free and gets tackled from behind down at the 44 yard line. Whoa, is he fun to watch.
he is. Once he gets going, and those jets are going, it's just another level there.
I think Lucy made the tackle. Good reaction from him. Here's the
Lucy did
play
make
right
the
there.
tackle.
He has that one man that slowed him up just enough for Lucy to catch up to him.
Now, he's a ball player, Lucy is.
Yeah.
I mean, he tried to strip the ball there at the very end, timing it perfectly. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Green Wave at the 43.
43-yard line.
Right in front of you here, the great camera work from our Abington cameramen. 2 men in the backfield again for the Green Wave. Riley's this time going to give it left side. Ward. Ward dives forward, picks up a chunk of change.
Wow. I mean, everyone's getting 5 yards of carry tonight, Sean. Offensive line is just firing out, and I think that's the good news of the night here, right? That the Green Wave is just having their will with the defensive line of the Triton Vikings.
Ball marked at the 37. 2nd and 4. Van Luling and company break their huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage. Maxwell again wide out to the far side. Lee Spry, the deep man with wings on each side of Riley. Deep man in the backfield, I should say. There goes Spry up the middle. Spry barrels forward, 1st down. Abington at the 30-yard line. Abington Green Wave offensive line is just pushing back the Vikings right now. They mark it at the 31.
Paulding back in, number 4.
Whitney.
The Green Wave. Pfeiffer coming out, number 22.
7 minutes, 15 seconds left here in the second quarter. 14-13 Green Wave. This has been back and forth game from the very get-go. The Vikings went 3 and out and punted away on their first possession. Green Wave took 3 plays to score. And then the Vikings came back on a 4th and 2 conversion, ran 59 yards for a touchdown, and then Abington came back and scored. Let's see what happens here. 1st and 10, I backfield, Paulding behind Spry. Ward goes in motion. They pitch to Paulding left side.
Oh, he's got some
left
room.
side with some blockers in front of him. Paulding kicks it up. Paulding gets the first down out at the 20-yard line. Move the stakes once again for the Green Wave.
Triton must be going, who is this kid? He hasn't really been, he hasn't got a lot of handles. He's obviously, in here tonight, but what a great job he's doing tonight, number 4, Paulding.
You got to feel comfortable when you're running behind big number 42, Lee Spry.
He's got some big blockers up front. I'm just so impressed with the offensive line tonight.
All right, 1st and 10 now at the Viking 20-yard line. 6:15 on the clock here in the second quarter.
And this started all the way back at the 15.
The Ward brothers in the backfield now. Brendan and Liam. Paulding in motion. They're going to give to Liam. Liam cuts it back. Right side dives forward. Oh, sorry, that's Nick Vachon, number 9. That's Nick.
Vachon picked up about, 3 on the play? And that could have been easily stopped at the line of scrimmage, but Vachon just kept those legs moving to get that, pick up that 3 yards.
Brought down by the Vikings, number 7, Carl Lucy.
Vachon is number 9, and Liam is number 8.
We're already down under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
2nd down and 7 for Abington. Vachon in the backfield with Pfeiffer. Maxwell out wide to the far side. Riley under center puts Pfeiffer in motion. They pitch to him left side. Big hole. What a block. Pfeiffer cuts it back inside. Got to get the first down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for the Green Wave.
Wow, that just opened up like the Red Sea there, Sean. Just great blocking up front. Outside wide receivers doing their job too, so just a great job by the Green Wave, clicking on all cylinders on that blocking for their backs.
Pfeiffer and Spry have just great vision as they're
Look at
running.
that, just open up there. Naz right in there too, so just wonderful blocking.
Yeah,
great
really
teamwork up there for the
putting
Green Wave.
pressure on the secondary of the defense for the Vikings. All right, 1st and goal now at the 10-yard line. Again, Vachon and Pfeiffer in the backfield. Paulding in the left side wing with Maxwell to his left. They're going to give to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer left side. Got some running room inside the 5. Pfeiffer down.
Won't be denied. Touchdown, man. Muskegon.
Dan Pfeiffer with a 10-yard touchdown run for the Green Wave with 4.5 minutes to go.
Wow, just wouldn't be denied, Sean. Kept those legs moving. Got a little bit more room there and was able to jump it in there to the end zone. Nice job by Pfeiffer. Great blocking once again up front. A nice 85-yard drive by the Green Wave.
Impressive drive at that.
So, Sean, you're up by 7 now. Do you go for 2 and make it 9?
Why not? Right? Although Erickson's been dead on. They're going to kick. Erickson's out there.
I just think, maybe you do that because you've been able to run the ball really well. Well, very well.
Wait the snap. Patterson to hold. Good snap. Ball's down. Kick is
That's
up.
good. That's money. There we go.
Erickson.
Green Wave up by 8.
So it makes it a 21-13 lead here with 4.5 to go. But you got to watch out for Lucy and company. They've answered the bell twice thus far.
Now, it's always good to hear yay green, yay white, Sean.
That's right. Ooh, baby.
It means all things are good in the world.
Hey, I want to remind you the junior class auction is going to be Thursday, December 4th from 6 to 9 p.m. at Abington High School. Please remember to mark your calendars for the 4th. Listen to some of the items that they're going to be raffling off and things you can bid on. You got Bailey Zimmerman tickets for his concert at TD Garden in March, Boston Bruins tickets, Celtics tickets, rodeo tickets, 5-hour consultation with an interior designer, premium seats to the Boston Legacy soccer team. That includes food and drink. Abington Youth Sports Organizations have free tuition at seasons and camps, club sports clinics, camps, lessons, ski packages, photo booth rental, or blow-up pub rental, senior portrait photography sessions, tickets to visit ice castles at Woodstock, New Hampshire, needlepoint classes for you, Kevin, win a pizza oven, quart of wood, power washer, stump grinding services, rounds. They have tons and tons of stuff to go.
Needlepoint to stump grinding.
That's right, and you can get anything you want for Christmas presents.
I'm actually teaching that class, Sean.
Here's the kick. It's going to be a little squib running down inside the 30. Going to be picked up at the 28-yard line. Return up the middle, and he's going to be taken down. It's crosses over the 40.
43.
Well, keeping it away from Lucy that time.
They got to get a little tighter on their returns here, Sean. Green Wave does.
Yeah,
They obviously kept that away from Lucy there.
They had some success. Jack Riley's first 2 kicks went down inside the 5-yard line, and the last one just rolled into the end zone. So the ball at the 43, and the Triton offense comes back out.
And Abington had it turned over if they didn't have that offsides.
Right.
So on that first touchdown score.
All right, again, the tight formation by the Viking offense. 3 men in the backfield. It's going to be a little reverse. Lucy's going to be a loss on the play.
Yeah, that's
try a little
3-yard
razzle-dazzle.
That's
The snap went right to the quarterback, Harding, who spun around and then gave it to Lucy going around behind him to the right side. But the Green Wave snuffed it out and a loss of 2 on the play.
And a lot of times when teams are doing this type of misdirection, it really takes a while to kind of get a rhythm for the defense and get understanding who's getting the ball and what they're doing. I think we've seen that several times, over the years, Sean, where they just, you almost just have to hit everything because you don't know who has the ball.
And grab them. You got a gang tag. You can't assume he's going down. These guys fight to the finish. It's going to be Lucy to the right side, his favorite play. He gets some holes, gets around the corner, and then taken down, but not until after he gets a first down near the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Lee Spry got him down there.
Here's where he looks like he's a big, clunky running back, but he's not. He's got speed and strength.
Yeah, I was watching the tape on him, and I just was shocked that he's just a great player, number 7.
He's a little sideline view from across the field.
Well, there's 2 keys you want to do. Obviously, you first want to focus on just stopping him here, Sean. But secondly, you want to give time, to your offense to be able to score in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Going to be right up the middle.
Everybody has their timeouts still.
Ball's going to be marked up near the 36-yard line.
So about a 3-yard pickup, maybe 4, 3.5, 3-yard pickup.
2nd and 7, 3 minutes to go.
And they're content, Sean, just taking the time off the clock here and not giving the Green Wave any time. So they're just going to go as slow as they have to. They're going to use all their timeouts to try to keep this drive going.
8-point Green Wave lead. Harding in the backfield and the apparent shotgun though, but he's got Lucy to his left in the backfield. It goes to Harding. He pitches a double handoff up front, and they're going to smell it out.
Oh.
Boom! Oh, running back paid for that one. I think Tickenoff got to him. Brady Augusta put a little frosting on that cake.
Augusta's coming up there. That was a great hit. Great teamwork by the Green Wave. There's 3 guys that hit him high and low.
That's a pretty difficult play, too. That was 2 different handoffs?
2 different handoffs on the inside.
Well, you can't see that view, but you can see the defensive view that he's
Who was
not
that
getting
down?
through.
That was Augusta down low there, just stepping him up, and then a couple other players came in and hit him big. Third and about 7 here for the
Let's go Green Wave D. Harding in the shotgun. He can throw the ball if need be. Lucy to his left. They're going to throw. Harding to throw. He's got big pressure, though. Big pressure. He's going to be taken down in the backfield. There's going to be a flag thrown.
It could be.
They're going to say
holding.
They're going to say a face mask.
No, I don't think so. It's holding because it's
could be holding. Yeah.
It came from the judge.
That was Vachon got to him. Number 9. He's back down at the 43-yard line. Let's see the replay if we can pick up what happened. Look at Vachon coming off the edge. Immediately puts pressure, and then it comes right up behind him.
There's
Boom.
the flag came in
Here
way late, too.
Oh, I thought he. Holding.
4th down.
Yep, great defensive play there by basically all of the defense. They just smothered Harding.
Was that Ward number 2 coming in, kind of really pushing him to the left side? And, of course, the Green Wave defense on the right side was right there.
Well, Vachon pushed him in from the far side.
Far side. So Vachon number 9.
So where do we get the ball? At the 42?
It's at the 42-yard line.
And it's 4th and 13.
Green Wave's going to call a timeout here, I think, because they don't want the clock to stop, maybe.
Coach Riley's talking to referee Strazario. I'm not sure what the question is.
Under 2 minutes, Abington has the option to stop the clock. We're going to wind the clock after the penalty. Abington has elected to stop it. It's 4th down. We are going on the snap.
Okay, they line up for a punt. They stop the clock because it's under 2 minutes. So the punter's standing back at his own 46-yard line. Green Wave looks like they had Spry and Solimini to receive. A high kick, but short. Going to come down around the 16 and rolls out of bounds.
It gives the Green Wave, what,
Minute 46.
all their timeouts in a minute 46. Well, perfect. Nice job by the defense of stopping him there, Sean, getting the ball back for your defense and able to use the 2-minute drill here.
Green Wave with a 21-13 lead. And as you mentioned earlier, Kevin, if Abington's fortunate enough to score here, go up by another touchdown, and they'll get the opening kickoff, that could present quite a challenge for the Vikings.
Exactly. So,
all right, the ball's at the 12-yard line, 1:46 to go.
I would expect the Green Wave might be doing a little bit of running here still, Sean.
Spry in the backfield with Riley. 2 wideouts to each side. Riley to throw. They turns, throws it high. It's going to fall incomplete. Intended receiver was to Maxwell on the far side. They're trying to set up a little bubble screen over there. It'll stop the clock, though, at 1:42, make up 2nd and 10.
So incomplete, it'll be 2nd down and 10, Green Wave.
Ooh, baby.
So you just the other thing you don't want to do for the Green Wave is you don't want to give the ball back to them, like say inside the 50, where they have another opportunity to tie the ball game up.
It's not going to happen, Kev.
No, it's not. But let's see if they can get this ball moving, score another touchdown in the minute 42.
Ward and Erickson are out wide to the near side. We got Maxwell and Solimini on the far side. Riley to throw. It's going to be a screen right up the middle, and it's going to be a collision with his lineman. Falls incomplete, bring up 3rd and 10.
With a minute 37 to go here.
Not good execution there by the Green Wave. They had that set up pretty well, just couldn't connect.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Green Wave.
Uncharacteristically of the Green Wave offense. 1:37 on the clock. The scoreboard clock. 21-13.
They got plenty of time to get this down the field. So
only need 10 yards right now. Again, they go 2 wideouts to each side. Spry in the backfield. Riley's rolling to his right. He's got Ward on a little down and out. He's going to throw to him. Gets to him. He's going to step out of bounds, stop the clock after getting the first down up near the 24-yard line. Nice job there by number 8, Liam Ward.
Nice execution, knowing exactly what you're doing, only taking 6 seconds off the clock. That's just great offense there.
You know, and Ward ran such a nice route right there, and he's such a sure-handed receiver that Jack Riley had the benefit of being able to wait a little bit, see if anything opened deeper, but he always knew he had Ward underneath.
Yeah, just sat right there.
Nice
just
to rely on.
patiently. So nice job there by Ward. Nice route.
1st and 10 now from the 24. They shift around the backfield, move everyone a little bit, and Riley to throw. He gives to Spry. Spry up the middle. Spry is going to get it up to about a 5-yard pickup to the 29. Abington will call a timeout to stop the clock at 1:25. Ooh, baby.
So it's going to be second. Almost picked up 5 there, Sean.
I want to thank our chain gang out there tonight. Bob Luling, Greg Erickson, Sean Donovan, and Luca Cerasani. We appreciate their willingness to volunteer so often to support Green Wave Nation. They're out there as volunteers. They help out. They do a great job.
No, absolutely appreciate all their efforts. You know, Sean, one of the things, too, I think right now is you're down to about a minute 25 here. So if you get another first down, you're able to go deeper. You're not going to, you're going to be able to run the clock off. And that's, you just don't want to give the ball back to them this half.
Hey, I want to also send a shout-out on behalf of the Greenway Boosters Club. We're proud to announce that our teams from Abington High School were crowned as the league or divisional champions during this past fall season. Please join me in congratulating the girls cross-country team, the Abington High School golf team, the Greenway boys soccer team, and the Abington High School football team. All were crowned as their league champions this season.
Wow.
Boys and girls cross-country are going to be competing tomorrow in the States. And earlier today, the boys soccer team, as we mentioned, won their second playoff game by a score of a shootout score, 5-4 in the shootout. And then I'll move on to the round of 8 in Division 4 soccer playoffs.
Well,
So
congratulations to all the student athletes.
2nd down and 5. Riley rolling to his left. He's got some time. He's got some running room. Throws up the middle. Connects to Erickson at midfield. Erickson up to the 48-yard line. Nice bit of throwing there by Riley on the run. Green Wave right up on the line of scrimmage here. They're going to try to save that timeout. They're going to move the line of scrimmage to the 48-yard line with 1:16. Clock is now rolling as they set the ball. Shotgun for Riley. Riley rolling to his right this time. Got a man on the outside, connects again. Looks like Ward. It was Ward. He steps
Picked
out
up
of
about
bounds,
3.
stops the clock.
Right. And that did serve 2 things. One, you get the ball moving. You get the ball moving forward. The other thing is to you stop the clock because
Yep.
the clock was running as soon as the official did his arm. So get the clock moving, get the ball out, pick up 5 yards, and at the same time stop the clock.
2nd and 5 for Abington with 1:05 on the clock. The ball at the 43-yard line.
Beginning to get a little synergy there with Ward down there on those down and outs, which is good to see.
Yeah, and it also makes the defense respect the short pass. So it kind of helps spread out the defense. You got 2 wideouts to each side once again. Now they're going to load it up on the far side with Erickson, Solomini, and Maxwell. He's rolling to that side. Rolling. He's going to go to Solomini. Solomini inside the 30. Solomini steps out at the 29-yard line, stopping the clock at 57 seconds. Green Wave machine is moving.
Another 15-yard penalty. I mean, a 15-yard gain there. So just under a minute to go here.
Jack Riley is hot tonight. He's throwing
absolutely.
it right in the.
Well, he's got plenty of time. I mean,
box.
the offensive line has given them a great amount of time, which is what you need. I don't think he's had that luxury all that often this year, so it's good to see.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Green Wave football action along with Matt
Lyons.
Yes, he always looks when I pause after Matt and say, what's he going to say next? He's standing to our left. You should see the setup he's got here, the computers, everything he's running. It's unbelievable for you viewers at home. All right, we got 2 wideouts each side once again.
Well, it looks
Riley
so
in the
professional
shotgun.
until they get to us, Sean.
Spry in the backfield with Riley as a blocking back. Rolling to his right. Got some time. Look at it. He's got a man. He's going to go down. Out of the hands of Solomini. I thought he was going to go for Erickson down deep. He was open for a minute in a little post pattern.
Gosh, and he had so much time there.
Yeah, only took a couple seconds off the clock, actually. 51 seconds remain on the clock. 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And Riley can run here too, Sean. So that might be something that you'll see. If they can get everybody kind of going downfield, that he might be able to run it, get a good 10, 15-yard run out.
Shout out to our friends from Falmouth and Wakefield and Yarmouth who were watching tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more.
I'm sure Chatham is watching as well.
How many we got? How many on the live stream? Do we know? All right, let's go back to the action. 2nd and 10. Shotgun for Riley. Riley, a little down and out again. Steps out. That's Maxwell, the sure-handed senior receiver.
Gets the first inside the 17-yard line here. Or 18. They're going to mark it at the 18.
Kevin, we got like 173 people watching live
goodness.
right now.
Holy cow.
47 seconds on the clock here. First down at the 18-yard line. This drive started from their own 12-yard line. Jack Riley gets the play selection.
Triton's done is really had they've really kept it so the Green Wave has had long drives pretty much all night long. The Green Wave have been able to execute and do a great job of finishing it off, though, scoring each time they touch the ball. Let's hope they can continue this one in the next 47 seconds.
Lucy is on the near side if you're looking for him as the cornerback. Shotgun to Riley. Riley bouncing, throws into the end zone, back of the end zone, and it's going to be caught! Touchdown!
Man of Muskegon! Whoa! What a throw! What a catch! Touchdown, Green Wave!
Number 8, Liam Ward in the back of the end zone from Riley. Puts the Green Wave on the board once again. Riley tosses it up. The southpaw just feathers it over the defense, and Ward gets the 2 feet down. Wow.
Wow, they got the ground covered. They got the air covered, Sean. Just a great job here by the Green Wave. They need to do it on the ground. They can do it. If they need to do it in the air, they can do it too. What a great 2-minute drill. They have taken 1 minute, 7 seconds off the clock. Just an amazing drive by the Green Wave.
40 seconds left. And we'll await the Erickson kick. Good snap again. Good hold.
Oh, that's a great kick. Yeah, nice job by the Green Wave. Sean, and that's going to be very difficult here for the Triton Vikings going into halftime, knowing the Green Wave is going to get the ball, and you haven't stopped them here. Now you just have to make sure you can take care of business here on special teams as you kick off to them.
Yeah, that was huge. Now, of course, Green Wave got to make sure that no big plays here in the final 40 seconds. Get into the locker room with a 15-point lead, knowing you're going to get the kick to start the third quarter. But what a great drive, 88-yard drive by the Green Wave. Just in a great pass again. Riley he zips it when he has to zip it in. That one he did earlier.
We saw so many skilled position players, doing their thing out there, whether it was Ward or Maxwell. and Riley obviously throwing the ball, but the time that Riley had was just amazing out there. The offensive line just did a great job.
Whether they're running run plays or pass protection, the O-line's great. Riley with his own little pooch going to come down at the 34, and going to be
Ward
taken down at the 40.
Yeah, Ward and Erickson are right out there at the 40. So 35 seconds. Takes 5 seconds off the clock, too.
MIAA, New Jersey just checked in. They're watching as they do. It's kind of a little good luck charm. Big fan of yours, Kevin, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd like to hear that. I'll have to up my game for the second half for New Jersey.
That's what he's hoping. All right, ball is going to be at the 40-yard line with 35 seconds to go. They're not a big passing team.
Don't say that, Sean.
So true. They line up in the tight formation. All of the running backs can throw the ball. And it's going to be Lucy around the right side. Lucy trying to turn the corner, but no, he's taken down. Goes out of bounds, though.
You're not going to.
Is that for Sean?
I don't know who had that tackle out there. Might have been for Sean, number 9. Nice play out there.
I know Salamini was over there.
Yeah, the no pickup. Got no gain
No
there.
real gain, nope. Or maybe.
A loss, a little bit of a loss, a yard loss.
So they'll bring up second down.
Second down and 11.
They give him a 1 yard gain, okay.
Second down and 10. Now,
Second and 9 would be the right thing to say at this point in the game with the ball at the 41-yard line.
30 seconds to go in the half.
Chris Nagel having some difficulty with basic math tonight, as per usual. Second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
That fine Noel education.
He's going to throw. It's Harding. On it, big pressure.
Screen.
It's a screen underneath. Well set up here on the near side. Got some blockers in front of him. Oh, oh!
The wrestling move.
Taken off.
Taken off number 53 for the Green Wave.
WWF is in the house.
It came down and stopped him short of the first down as well. So 12 seconds to go. The clock is ticking. I'm surprised they're not calling a timeout here, Sean.
I don't know if they want to run into. Oh, is that Van Luling? I'm sorry, 53?
Van Luling, yeah, 53.
Oh, I thought it was 58. I'm sorry. Van Luling with the play. Here's the replay. Look at this.
Boom.
Man,
Straight up.
just throws him down. He could have hog-tied him and thrown him down like it was a rodeo.
Oh, that's halftime. Nice job. Nice way to end it by the Green Wave. Up 15 points going into halftime, getting the ball back in the third half. Looking forward to that second half action, Sean.
Kevin, Green Wave offense is firing out on all cylinders. They're really pushing the ball around, but they got to contain the big play from the Vikings here in the second half.
I mean, this game would be, if you take 2 plays away, this game would be 28-0.
Yeah.
So, you got to give credit to the Triton Vikings for coming back all the time, but absolutely the Green Wave needs to control that big play.
So we'll be back in a few minutes after this break during the halftime. We'll have more Green Wave action in just a blink of an eye.
Fans, I would like to direct your attention to the track between the 40-yard line. Between the 40-yard line. This evening, the Abington boys soccer team won their second playoff game by a score of 5-4. They will now move on to round 8 in Division 4 soccer playoffs. They won that in penalty kicks. Senior Matt Sullivan got the golden goal for the Green Wave. The boys soccer team became the first Abington High School boys soccer team in school history to capture the South Shore League divisional title. Congratulations. A round of applause for the boys varsity soccer team. Well done, gentlemen. Also on behalf of the Abington Green Wave boosters, we're proud to announce that our team from Abington High School were crowned as league or divisional champions during this past fall season. Please join me in congratulating the girls cross-country team, the Abington High School golf team, the Abington High School football team, and as I just mentioned, the Green Wave boys soccer team. Congratulations to all of our student athletes and their families. Job well done this year, folks. Well done.
All right, we are back ready for second half action. A lot of action between the halftime.
Sean, I wouldn't be shocked at maybe an onside kick here. you haven't stopped the Green Wave
Right.
offensively, so that would not shock me. You got a kid that can, is a good kicker here.
All right, we're kicking off right to left across your television screen with 24 minutes left here in the Division 6 playoff round 1. Winner will move on till next week's game. And it is a high kick, long kick, going to go right at Paulding at the 5-yard line. Naz Paulding returning right up the middle. Paulding looking for a hole over the 20. Kicks around the end. Around the 25, a flag down 30. Paulding down into 45, 50. Paulding down the sideline. Paulding inside the 30-yard line. Paulding from the 25 up to the 30, but a flag back at the 24-yard line, which is likely going to be against the Green Wave.
It is, yeah. Blocking the back there by the Green Wave.
There's Naz Paulding.
Otherwise, I would have been losing my mind, Sean.
Here's a replay.
You can see it was already happened there.
Behind it.
Nice running there. Bit of running, though, by Paulding. Well, Sean, I'm really ready for this second half. I'm jacked up on Mountain Dew.
All right.
Ready to go. Just enough caffeine. It was a good batch.
Well, Kev, we like when you're a little uber excited. It just makes it a better broadcast. So they mark it at the 13-yard line. That's where the Green Wave will start here in the third quarter, second half. Green Wave would love to do what they did in the first quarter, just continually move that ball downfield, keep the offensive line just pushing the Vikings off the line of scrimmage.
So far tonight, Sean, they've really done a great job of, getting some bad field position, but still just being disciplined to be able to go all the way down the field.
And they've really, as they've done many games, shared the wealth tonight, Kev, with whether it's Pfeiffer or Paulding or Spry. Riley under center, first down. They're going to toss it to Paulding. Paulding trying to get around the left side with some blockers. Paulding turns the corner, dives forward, picks up about 4 or 5.
That's what you want to do. Nice job by Paulding there. Nice blocking out there. You saw Maxwell blocking out there on that edge, kind of, firm up that edge on that left side. Picks up, close to 5, so nice job by the Green Wave.
Marking at the 18 now.
Vikings number 9, Everett Romano.
Nice shout out to the boys' soccer team at the end of the half there you may have seen on TV.
Yeah, absolutely well deserved. Those boys must be tired after a long game today.
We got Pfeiffer and Spry in the backfield behind Riley now.
Not as tied when you win, though.
That's right. Riley calls the cadence. It's going to give to Pfeiffer left side. Pfeiffer
cuts back.
The middle, still
first.
On his feet, still chugging along. It's a first down and more. Dan Pfeiffer.
Just a great run there. Great job of blocking.
He's just a sophomore.
He just slides so gracefully, Sean. It's not like it's a dramatic cut usually. It's just kind of, he just slides to the open spot and just able to pick up that extra yardage.
1st and 10. Here's the replay of that. Watch how Pfeiffer just finds his hole, guides himself through, lets people just miss him.
You can't arm tackle Pfeiffer. He's a big kid.
Ran right through 2 tackles. 1st and 10 now for the Green Wave. We got Spry and Paulding in the backfield. They give to Paulding. Paulding up the middle. Paulding's going to get a couple the hard way. Abington trying to keep that defense being honest there with a couple of runs right between the guards, a couple off tackle.
Pendergrass made the tackle there for Triton. Sean, it's amazing how their backs kind of are their defenders too. I mean, they don't have it doesn't seem like their offensive line is overwhelmingly strong there for them, or defensive line either. So it's almost their backs are really the heart and soul of their team.
2nd down.
2nd down and 7 here for the Green Wave.
Van Luling, the center, out with his teammates to his left and right, who have been punishing the Vikings defense thus far. Spry, the sole man in the backfield. In motion to get Spry, though, up the middle. Spry with a big hole. Quick hitter by Spry. He's still on his feet over the 50. Spry gets taken down inside Viking territory. Lee Spry.
What a burst of energy there. Nice job by Spry, just keeping it going there. Just quickly through the hole. Number 42 for the Green Wave.
He has been just a jack of all trades this year for the Green Wave. I mean, Spry has, he's got a touchdown in the first game. He had an 80-yard interception return, a 23-yard fumble return, another touchdown in the Rockland game. He's such a threat on the offensive side and special teams and defense.
Yep, absolutely. Just great job there by number 42 for the Green Wave.
Ball at the 47 now. Vachon now, the sole running back behind Riley. Maxwell out far. They're going to fake. They're going to give to Pauling. He evades a tackler in the backfield and gets up to the 40-yard line.
Got picked up about 7 there. The guy tackled him, and he just kind of rolled up on him and was able to pick up an additional.
I think the DN didn't even see him coming that quick.
They only gave him the 41. I think he probably should have got another yard there.
That was Lucy who had an opportunity first.
Yeah, clearly, I mean, he wasn't down when they rolled him over to the 40.
They give him a 6-yard pickup. 8.5 minutes here in the third. Abington up 28-13.
Sean, it looked like he wasn't going to get much there, and he was able to just have that one tackler miss him, and he was able to spring it for 6.
Again, Abington, standard set. 1 man out wide to the near side, 2 in the backfield. Pfeiffer in motion. They give right up the middle to Vachon. Vachon puts his shoulders down. Gets the first down. It looks. Yep, he did. He get it down to the 36-yard line. Move the stakes for Abington. The breeze has really. Actually, you can see a little breeze on the goalpost down on the field. I was gonna say it died down a bit, but maybe it has a little. Certainly not anything that's affected the game.
Well, Green Wave taking this ball at the half there. 12 minutes already have taken over 4 minutes off the clock here on this drive.
See Big T out there, Tom Muniz, number 78, the right tackle. Just destroying some defensive tackles in front of him all season. Again, 2 men behind Riley. Looking to throw is Riley. Looking for Maxwell. A little timing pattern. Going to be thrown behind him as Riley slipped and Maxwell slipped as he tried to go back for it. Ball incomplete. I like that. Taking a shot there.
Well, I think, once you're in 4-down territory like they are now that they're at the 36-yard line, and you've been running the ball well, you can take that shot. You're going to keep the defense, going to keep them honest by making them respect, the deep ball there. So that's not a bad job to take. It's not a bad idea to take a shot at that.
Clock stops at 7.5 minutes here in the third quarter on the incomplete pass. It brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line of the Triton Regional Vikings. Again, Maxwell far out to the far side of single coverage. Spry in the backfield. Man in motion. They go to the motion man right up the middle. Is Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer with a hole inside of the.
Oh, he's gone.
Pfeiffer breaks away.
Touchdown.
Dan Pfeiffer. 36 yards. Dan Pfeiffer followed in the blocks of his linemen, and the Green Wave are on the board just like that.
Pfeiffer pulling away from him as he runs into the end zone.
Look at this replay from the camera view on the sideline.
Watch that at the end. Just puts on the jets and he's able to run away from him. Great job there by the Green Wave.
Outstanding blocking by the Abington offensive line. And
what I loved about that drive, Sean, is you took it right at him.
Yeah.
Just being a very physical football team. That's the Green Wave's motto there, right there. Nice job.
87-yard drive. We've had a couple of very long drives by the Green Wave tonight. And that one was a great way to start the third quarter. Put it up 34-13 with the PAT conversion to come. Ben Tracy does the snapping honors. Patterson to hold.
Looks
Harrison
good.
to kick. Those 3 got it going tonight.
35-13 Green Wave, up 22.
Well, that's what we were hoping to see, Kev.
Absolutely. Perfectly executing the end of the first half and then opening up the first drive of the second half. Just a great job by the Green Wave offensively. So now 5 times they've had 5 possessions and they've had 5 scores. Can't get any better than that offensively. Now we got to try to see if we can keep the ball away from number 7, Sean.
Yeah, that's right. Don't want
Lucy is a special player out there, number 7 for Triton Vikings. And the Green Wave looks like they're going to kind of pooch it again over to the left side.
All right. Green Wave 2 kick. Riley, spinning ball, is going to take one big bounce at the 24-yard line. And that's going to be it at the 34-yard line.
That's the worst position I think they've had other than the first couple of drives there. Starting at the 34.
All right, 7:16 on the clock. Abington defense now going to be asked to stop this very potent Viking offense. And they've done a pretty good job tonight, except, again, there's a couple of breakaway plays.
2 big plays. And, obviously they've come back to bite you and ends up being 13 points on the board for the Triton Vikings.
Conroy, the right side wing. They got Romano and Carl Lucy in the backfield. The give is to Lucy, right side. Lucy follows blocks, gets into the secondary and picks up about 8 on the play. Good surge in the right side of the offensive line there by the Vikings. Just kind of stack it up and follow the block.
He follows his blocks so well.
And kudos to Romano, Everett Romano, now the senior captain, who's the blocking back for him on that, number 9.
And this is the difficult spot for them, Sean. As we said, they're not a passing team, but you're down 22 points. And, if it's going to take you 7 or 8 minutes to get a score.
Well, what they tend to do, you see, that time they ran to the right. Sometimes they'll snap it. He'll step to the right and then break to the left. This time the same play right up the middle on the right side.
The first picks up about 2.
But to your point, Kev, we'll let them do this for the rest of the night if they want to. If they want to get 3 yards, 5 yards, 3 yards, 5 yards.
Yeah, the clock is definitely the Green Wave's friend here as we come to the halfway mark of the third quarter.
Right. We just can't give up the 30 or 40-yard run. So
yeah, if you make them work and make them burn off 7 or 8 minutes, then that's fine at this point in the game.
Green Wave really, again, got to keep tackling, wrap and grab, and gang tackle. Not until you hear the whistle do you stop.
You got to hit everything in sight.
It's a double handoff there, coming around the left side, drive forward.
That kid is such a football player there, Lucy. You see him there, he's in that pile blocking for his teammate. Just a unselfish player.
Saw Augusta and Panos Lamlari in there on the tackle, along with a few other guys in green.
Yeah, Augusta's had a great season for the Green Wave defensively, and Panos had that big stop last week up against East Bridgewater.
Gino Michelli just checked out. There's another guy we've been calling his name all season, Gino, number 52.
And that's what you want to do if you're the Green Wave, though, too, is get it, for a short 2nd and 8.
Big number 74, Nolan McDonald's in there in the middle of everything.
A good stop on defense here, Sean, puts them in a position where it's 3rd and long.
Matt Pfeiffer, number 51, sometimes doesn't get the credit he deserves on both sides of the ball. It's going to be the quick up man handoff to number 8.
That surprised a couple
Eggleston.
of them. And that's a great call, though, too.
Yep.
I mean, I know they only picked up 3 or 4 yards there, but everyone's expecting Lucy to get the ball. So they're almost running by that up guy as he gets that direct snap, and it makes it a 3rd and 4 here for the Vikings.
Tikhonov looking for the defensive call from the sidelines. Tikhonov wears number 58. Playing safety right now for the Green Wave is Tate Erickson, number 5. All right, let's see what happens here in a 3rd down play for the Vikings just near midfield. It's going to be, Harding keeps it, spins, going to be hit, taken down.
It's a loss.
Nothing going on. That's number 51, Matt Pfeiffer. I just mentioned him.
Coming in there.
That's going to bring up a 4th down decision, and
he's sputting right into number 51, so it makes it 4th and about 5 now. I was just going to say, too, Sean, number 5, Tate Erickson's only a sophomore, and he just plays like he's such an upperclassman. And he does so many good things for the Green Wave.
Boom.
Special teams.
Ward also on that
offense, defense. So number 4, but Ward in there as well. That's great to hear.
4th and 5 at the 48. Green Wave want to hold and get this ball back right now.
Well, Lucy's going to get the ball.
Yeah, Lucy to the right side. Lucy steps it back, and he's going to get the 1st down.
He's such a special runner.
Yep. So they'll want to move the stakes, keep possession of the ball. But they're eating time off the clock.
They're already down under 4 minutes.
Yeah, this drive started at 7:22, and it's now 3:42. Checking in is Van Luling, one of the leaders of this team, a captain, a senior.
Off comes Brady.
Brady's going to take a breather. Augusta's just a sophomore?
Yeah, sophomore.
Right?
No, junior, right? Junior. Is he?
Junior, I'm sorry, right, junior. Yeah.
He was here last year.
Jack is a junior, too. I'm like trying to think of what year are these guys. We've been watching them play for so many years. All right, 1st and 10 now for the Vikings. It's a double handoff to the left side.
Nothing
Van
doing that
Luling
time.
gets to him, and here comes a scrum of Green Wave players. A pickup of only about 2 on the play. How about that? Tikhonov comes away with the ball. There was a handoff to Lucy, who then gave it back to Conroy, a little crossbuck type of play, a little inside reverse. Ball at the 39-yard line. We're under about, where are we now? 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the third. 35-13 the Green Wave. Again, similar lineup for the Vikings. Ground and pound. They toss it up to number 9. It's Eggleston, I believe, and he's going to be stopped at just 35. No, sorry, that's Romano's number 9.
So he's at the 35, so it makes it about 3rd and 5 here, maybe 3rd and 4.
Yep. Yeah, they'll call it 3rd and 4 right at the 35-yard line.
You know, obviously I would love to get the Green Wave to get the ball back, Sean, but this is, if you're not going to do that, this is exactly what you need to do. Don't give up the big play.
Yep.
Just make him take a lot of time off the clock.
Sean Niles, number 63, checks in for Abington in this play. Let's see if they go right back to Carl Lucy, number 7, who's offset to the left. With Romano in the backfield, number 9. They give it to Lucy, right side. Lucy dives forward, still driving.
God, he just pushes the pile.
Yeah, and he got it all the way down to the 30 for the first down. But the clock will continue. No, they stop the clock while they're setting it.
Mistakes, right.
1:47 on the clock, third quarter. Now they wind the clock. Remind you that junior class auction we mentioned is Thursday, December 4th. Tons and tons of stuff. I'll read that list off again later.
Stump grinding to needlepoint.
Celtics tickets, Bruins tickets, tickets to the pro women's soccer.
Wrestling.
We'll go back.
Rodeo.
Rodeo. First and 10. Harding's in there now. They hand him to the up back though.
He's going to scoot out.
He breaks free, and he's going to get down inside. He's going to get the first down. We saw him break a big one in an earlier game where they do just that. He just bounces off the first tackle, and there's no one back in the secondary.
And there's still, well, it looks like they're hurrying up a little bit more now, Sean. The Vikings are.
Watch the. So he just breaks free, but luckily you see Ward back there, and it's probably Erickson over there.
I think Ward and Erickson in the back there, yeah.
All right, first and 10 with the ball inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. Vikings trying to get into the end zone. They give it to Lucy. Lucy right side, cuts it in. Lucy still on his feet, driving. Oh, ball is loose.
Green Wave ball.
Got the ball.
Green Wave ball.
Big fumble right there for the Green Wave, and that's going to stop that drive and that possession from the Vikings.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big turnover there for, Lucy had just a great game there. Unfortunately for them, he just wasn't able to hold on. But good news for the Green Wave, getting the ball down here at the 8. Oh, who ripped that ball out there?
Right out behind.
What a great replay job there.
They said Lehman had the recovery.
Lehman.
Wow.
What a nice job there, though. I couldn't see who had their hand in there, but what a great effort there by the Green Wave defensively. Never giving up on that play.
Ball at the 8-yard line with 49 seconds left to go here in the third.
Jack Lehman with the recovery. Number 10, the freshman.
All right, first and 10. Maxwell's wide, out wide. Single coverage, 2 men in the backfield. They're going to give to Spry. Spry looking for a hole. Spry taking his time, very
pushing
patient.
the pile.
Oh, nice block there by, who was that, Tikhonov?
Somebody went flying.
Tikhonov sent a guy into a different zip code there with a little shove.
God, it reminded me watching Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse there, Sean.
Tikhonov knocked the ball out for that fumble. I'm sorry. I was reading some notes here. Yes, sir. It looked like Patrick Swayze over there. Tikhonov just a bouncer.
Throwing people out. Throwing them out of the club.
Tikhonov getting credit for knocking the ball loose, Lehman jumping on it. And Green Wave take possession here as the clock winds down here at the end of the third.
So December 4th, 6 to 9 p.m. You know where Sean and I are going to be.
That's
Sean
right.
and I, we're going to be at the junior class auction. And there are just so many things. Bailey Zimmerman. Who is Bailey Zimmerman? I'm sorry. I'm old.
He's a country singer. He's about 25 years old.
Okay, that's why.
Originally from Illinois, I believe. He's pretty
all right.
talented. You've got to be.
I didn't know that. Well, but I should have known that Sean Riley would know that.
I Googled it.
So we got Boston Bruins tickets to the Boston Celtics. You see rodeo tickets. I'm sure a couple of the linemen would like to go to that, right? 5-hour consultation with a highly regarded interior designer. So if I buy the 5-hour Sean interior designer, right, I mean, that means I'm going to have to spend more money, though.
Yeah, that might.
So I'm like, as you know, I'm like known as being pretty thrifty. So, premium seats to the new women's professional soccer team, the Boston Legacy, starting next year. All the Abington youth sports organizations have provided free tuition to a season or camps, club sports clinics, camps or lessons. Several ski packages have been donated. Photo booth rental or blow-up pub rental.
Yep.
That's more up my alley. Senior portraits, photography sessions. Tickets to visit the ice castles in Woodstock, New Hampshire.
Pretty cool.
That is cool. So, and then needlepoint classes, which, I'm all about those. Going to keep warm in the winter. Win a new pizza oven.
You're running out of time here, Kev.
Oh, I know. All right, here
Let's
we go. All right, a plethora of entertainment tickets.
All right, here they come to the line of
wood.
scrimmage.
A quart of wood, Sean.
Wideouts to both sides. It looks like Liam Ward out to the wide side, Maxwell to the near side. Riley in the shotgun was second in a short 3. They put Paulding in motion. They give to Spry right up the middle, though. Spry makes it a first down for the Green Wave up at the 20-yard line. He will not be denied.
No. Uh-oh. Is that a cramp? Oh, shoes off? I think the shoe's off. Oh. I don't know. He might have a cramp. He's got a cramp.
Timeout on the field. Yeah, he's cramping. You can see him pulling his toe up.
Well, you and I would have trouble with that. We can't reach our toes. I think that's 3/4 of the press box.
Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington High School football. This work behind the scenes is Matt Lyons, Paul Watson, David Bowen, along with Abington ACAM interns Nathan and Aiden Calcano de Silva, who are on the soccer team, along with Drew Flaherty, another intern who's on the soccer team. They collectively assisted to produce tonight's live stream and replays of the game. Any comments, concerns, complaints can be sent to info@abingtoncam.tv. And if you're enjoying it, if you like the live stream, send them an email at info@abingtoncam.tv. Let them know where you're watching it from and how much you appreciate it, because we appreciate what they do. And if you could see what they do behind the scenes, it's just amazing.
Yeah. Well, you got the quart of wood, Sean. I'm still on this.
Okay, go ahead.
The quart of wood is going to be delivered right to your home.
Yep.
And then you got the power washer, the stump grinding services, rounds of golf at various local golf courses. So,
wow. I can't wait.
It's just
you can get
unbelievable.
great prizes and great deals for like discounts. You can some of these are raffle gifts, so you're just putting a ticket in the bag and you have a shot at getting some really good stuff.
Now you're the MC, you're the auctioneer.
I am going to be auctioning, doing the live auction, so look forward to that. Connor Pease checking in the big number 84 with the ball at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 for Abington here. 11:45. Riley Pease.
What did you say, Tyler?
I said Connor Pease.
Connor Pease, oh.
So 1st and 10. Handoff coming around the near side.
Oh, who else but Pfeiffer?
Just up over the 26.
7-yard pickup. It's just like falling out of bed. He picks up 7 yards.
Yeah, exactly.
Daniel Pfeiffer on the carry
Woo.
for the Green Wave.
This drive started at their own 8-yard line.
I mean,
we've had drives tonight. Let's see. 39-yard drive was the first drive after they had to punt. Then we had a 60-yard drive, which led to a Lee Spry touchdown. We had a 85-yard drive, which had a Pfeiffer touchdown. And then we had an 88-yard drive, which Liam Ward caught in the end zone. And then an 87-yard drive with Pfeiffer scores. And now there's a give up the middle. Big hole. Vachon gets it up to the 30 for the first down.
Picked up about 5, just enough there to get the first down. You don't want to jinx anything, Sean, but this has been a really well-disciplined game on both sides. I mean, you haven't really had too many penalties at all tonight, so nice job by both teams of keeping this a clean game.
Jack Riley joins the huddle. 10.5 minutes to go here in the game. 35-13 Abington. South Shore League versus Cape Ann League. Paulding is the near side wing. 2 men in the backfield, Pfeiffer and Vachon. They're going to fake. They're going to throw. Riley's going to be turned around and taken down, though, at the 25-yard line. Little blitz coming down. They were looking downfield. Good coverage downfield, however.
I mean, I think their best players are their skill position players, too. So, obviously, that translates over to this side of the ball.
Yeah, you got Lucy's coming off the corner. He's quick. He's strong. as our
Elusive.
A number of them, especially the seniors, Eggleston, Romano, Conroy. Just, there's a reason they're here in the playoffs. But now it is 2nd and 16 at the 25-yard line. Riley calls his cadence. They show a little blitz up the middle. It's an inside handoff to Paulding. Paulding looking for the room, bounces off a man. Riley throws a block. Paulding trying to turn the corner, though. Can he get up there and gets it up about for, a 7 or 8, 9-yard pickup? Bring up 3rd down for Abington.
Was that a block by Riley?
It was I think he got in the way.
He got in the way. Okay.
But he is the quarterback. They don't like seeing him throwing blocks.
I'm only teasing.
So the ball is going to be now 3rd and 8 for the Green Wave. If you want to get involved with Abington Cam and cover some of the upcoming sports events or drama or music or just things around town, love to have you. We can train you on how to use a camera, how to get on a microphone, how to do all the soundboard, the video.
If you want to be part of a championship sports program.
That's right.
You join Abington Cam.
All right. So Abington comes out with wideouts to both sides there.
3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. Riley in the shotgun, rolling right at you, looking downfield.
He's past the line of scrimmage.
Puts it under, and it's going to be run out of bounds. They bring up 4th down for the Green Wave at about their own 37.
It's going to be 4th and 4.
Could this be the only first punt of the game for the Green Wave? To the 37.
I don't know. It's like
4th and 3.
The Green Wave's going to call a timeout. That does look like they're going to punt.
I say you punt. Why give them a short field and then perhaps another, a quick score?
The only thing is, take them. You don't want to put the ball in Lucy's hands.
Let's see if this is going to be a throw or a kick here. I don't know. Whoa, he bobbled it. He throws it. He goes out. He gets the first down for the Green Wave. I think he caught the Vikings and myself on their heels there. Nice pass, though, and just a little quick little...
That was Ward out there with the catch.
Yeah, just a little button hook. But Riley had to throw that a distance across the field.
Number 8, Liam Ward, just out there all by himself. So Riley doing a nice job. Had a little bit of a bobble there, so he had to kind of quickly get it out there, but Ward was wide open.
Here's the replay. You see him, and he gets it, just zings it right out there, and again, right in the numbers.
Right at the stakes is Ward to keep those stakes moving.
I don't remember a team from Abington High School that had a better collection of receivers. Just great hands.
Just skill position players. You were literally like almost a dozen deep of kids that anybody could carry the rock.
Yep. All right, Riley in the shotgun again.
Catch.
1st and 10. They show blitz. It's going to be a little sweep, little student body in the near side. Turning around the corner.
Nice
breaking
cut.
Upside. That's Erickson. Sorry, Erickson inside the 35-yard line. Great cut by Erickson and great blocking downfield.
Uh-oh.
Michelli coming up with a little. He pulled his hamstring. It looks like he's trying to stretch it out. They're going to relieve him so he doesn't hurt himself.
Well, he's been
Here's
such
a replay from the
player.
sideline view down at the field.
Just look at that cut. Right, boom. There you go. Just sees a little bit of daylight, just cuts it right back up in. North and south running. Nice job, Green Wave. Coming to 7:30 to go here in the ball game.
So let's see what the Green Wave do here.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10. Shotgun for Riley. They show blitz. They hand off underneath to Spry. He's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage. And he'll bring up 2nd down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 12.
Probably, I think Abington's only had like 2 or 3 negative plays all night long, Sean, and that's what keeps drives alive.
Head coach Ed Riley in his 2nd year has got a great group of guys coaching for Abington. You've heard their names before, but let's mention Jim Daly, Scott Pfeiffer, Dave Lyons, Mike Bruning, Jason Brown, Steve McGuire, Bella Cabongo, Tom Shepard, Kalonji Cabongo, and Jody Antonio Jr. do a great job. Riley with a shotgun. They showing blitz from the corners. Let's see what they do. They hand off, come around the near side. Is it Erickson again? It is Erickson again inside the 25, inside the 30. First down for the Green Wave. Well, Tate Erickson, sophomore.
Tate Erickson, nice job, great job blocking there. Really did a nice job of kind of getting the edge there, sailing it off, so he had a nice lane to run in. Great job by the Green Wave offensive line. You know, Sean, talking about the coaches, the consistency over the years of having the same coaches and the kids getting that, you know, same voice every year, just I think makes a huge difference, and is the reason why, you know, this program has been so successful over the last 25 years.
Kevin Tachi giving you that sideline camera view. Not using his shoulder, you know, to kind of steady the camera, but, you know, we'll take what he's given us.
Wow.
I'll hear about that later.
He's one of the best in the business.
That's
Kevin
right.
Tachi.
He's awesome.
He does a great job. Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Abington still moving the ball.
It's Lyons who's the weak link.
Oh. Ward out wide to the far side. Handoff underneath.
Lehman.
Yep, number 10, Jack Lehman. Not much doing there, but he picks up a couple on the play.
So we come under just about 5 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Jake Lehman on the carry for the Green Wave.
All right, it is 2nd down and 11.
Brought down by the Vikings, number 68, Jason Monroe. It'll be 2nd down for the Green Wave.
All right, they break the huddle, coming up, heading towards Brookfield Road with 5 minutes to go here. Again, wideouts to each side. Lehman in the backfield with Riley at the shotgun. Riley looking over the defense. Put Ward in motion to give to Ward. Brendan Ward cuts it up. Brendan Ward still on his feet inside the 10. Down to the 5-yard line. Brendan Ward, number 2, with a block from his brother on the right side.
First down for the Green Wave. 1st and goal. That looks like Lucy might be cramping up as well, Sean. Number 7 for them.
Well, that would be terrible news for them, for the Vikings, if that happened. So 1st and goal at the 6.
You know, all the runners just see that, like, you know, that daylight, and they're able to cut up field. You know, Ward did it. We saw just Erickson do it all night long. The running just has been spectacular here. The holes have just been, you know, tremendous. I'm not going to go so far as to say that, you know, you and I, Sean, could run through these holes, but
That was a good shot of some of the students in their little student section tonight. Abington up on the ball quickly here. 2 men in the backfield, Lehman and Brendan Ward. Riley under center. Ball at the 6-yard line. Hand off to Brendan Ward, left side. Ward, it's
touchdown, man, Muskegon!
Brendan Ward from 6 yards out. The left side of the offensive line just blew a hole in the defensive line. And Ward gets into the end zone. Looks like it might be a long ride back for the Vikings tonight, but a great victory here for Abington. 3:57 to go at the clock. A 92-yard drive. Just complete ball control by Abington tonight. We do have a player down for the Vikings at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, it's been an offensive clinic for the Green Wave tonight.
Really has. But each game is going to get harder and harder and harder. And now Abington, with a 41-13 score with a PAT to come, I think we can say we're going to win this game. It'll be another home game tomorrow, next Friday. I'm sorry. We do have home field advantage because we're number 2 in the state. So we're not sure exactly who we're playing because it's going to be the winner of Bishop Fenwick and Medway who are playing right now, and I haven't heard any scores from them.
You think of some of the big plays tonight. You know, Naz Paulding just had a spectacular game tonight, Sean, which is good to see.
Lineup for the kick. Ball down, kick is up. Erickson is perfect on the night.
Well, nice big boot.
What a big benefit he's shown as a member of this team. Very versatile player. Makes it 42-13.
6 points tonight by number 5. So great job of holding, great snapping tonight too as well. So 4 minutes to go here in the ball game.
If you're watching this live and you live in Abington, I want to remind you that they have the food pantry drop-off tomorrow between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. at the food pantry, which is in the back parking lot of St. Bridget's on Plymouth Street. So if you have any non-perishable goods or if you have time to stop to the store in the morning, please drop off whatever you can donate for our food pantry between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. That's put on by the Boy Scouts tomorrow morning. And circle your calendars right now for next Friday night, the 7th, because we're going to be playing playoff football here. The Abington Green Wave against the winner of Medway and Fenwick.
Bishop Fenwick, the winner of Bishop Fenwick and who?
Medway.
That'll be a home game as well.
That's right. And then if we win that game, it goes to a neutral site. And if you win that game,
Gillette.
You got a date at Gillette.
Of course, we have Thanksgiving against Whitman Hanson as well this year.
Right,
As
Thanksgiving will be at Whitman Hanson this year. Kick is going to go down inside. What? Whistles. Off illegal procedure by the Green Wave on the kick. That was a great kick.
It was a nice kick. Got it right down to about the 10.
Well, we'll see what they do. They're going to tee it up again.
Yeah. Just read it. Thank you.
On the kicking team. 5-yard penalty. Green Wave will bring
Well,
it.
again, you mentioned a couple of times tonight, but you talked about the food pantry a few minutes ago, with the food drop off by the Boy Scouts tomorrow, 9-1 at St. Bridget's.
Encroachment by Abington. So basically offsides. And we'll await the kick here. Right to left across your television screen. 3:57 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Good end over end kick going to come down right at the 19-yard line. Carl Lucy, the stud from
Triton.
Triton Regional.
And you could see he's just, his eyes just trying to look for a spot there, look for that lane. And just wasn't there for the Green Wave. Did a nice job of kind of staying in their lanes and protecting it, so there was no lane for him to run in. But still got it out to about the 43-yard line.
That's right.
So it's going to be 3:51 to go here in the ball game as Triton takes over.
43-yard line.
Well,
Naz has had a good game tonight, but I think the offensive line really has been the stars
Absolutely.
of the game. They've just been, from the very first possession, Abington's going to call a timeout and get organized here as they're trying to get some
More
of the
players
younger
in.
guys in. Yep.
Sean, as I said last week, they've been serving up more pancakes than Martin's Bakery on a Sunday morning.
So true, Kevin, and so well said. Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing in this Abington Green Wave football action, as we've done for 30-something years. We want to thank the guys behind the scenes, Matt Lyons, Paul Watson, David Bowen, Aiden Calcano da Silva, Nathan Calcano da Silva, Drew Flaherty, and Kevin Tachi himself are all helping out, chipping in.
Now, those boys are doing double duty, playing soccer this afternoon and up here for the football game tonight. So appreciate the effort this afternoon and the effort now.
If you want to see some good soccer, check when the Green Wave boys soccer team is going to play next. They haven't set the game up. It probably is going to be next Tuesday night, but not sure yet. They'll announce that over social media, and it's just going to be, they're just fantastic to watch.
Well,
It's two of the fastest kids in the state. One plays for Abington soccer, one plays for Abington football. That being Matt Nas Paulding for the football team. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That should be good for the track team, for the relay team, right?
They broke the records, they broke the school record already. Let's see what the Vikings do here with only 3:51 to go, trailing by 29 points. Same lineup at the 43-yard line. Give to the short man coming up, hit by Lehman first. Yeah. Oh, ball's loose. Oh, and the running back just got it back. Lehman almost had his second recovery. What's that?
Oh, somebody just jumped in the pile there, like head first after the whistle.
The flag thrown.
Yeah. The player from Triton just.
With a flag on the field.
Referee Strazario discussing it, and we'll wait his announcement. It's going to be on the Vikings.
After play. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 5 white, with a 15-yard penalty. Replay.
15-yard penalty. Not what they needed.
No. It was well after the play. The Abington player was kind of still fighting for the ball, and he took exception to that and kind of just dove into the pile and hit him well after the whistle.
I want to thank, there's also Abington cable coverage of all of our soccer games, and our cable TV commentary is Mike Lavery.
Mike Lavery, yep.
Yeah, he's been helping out, volunteering, and bring you the soccer. Mike is running for selectman. Special election on November 15th.
For select board.
With
He's on the
Nicole
housing.
Emery, the two people running for election.
So, yeah, November 15th to, 8 to 6 o'clock.
Second and long. Harding is going to, no, it's going to be Lucy.
Lucy,
Fake
he's
strike
gone.
goes left, and he's going to break free from the 30-yard line, and he does what he does best. Kyle Lucy getting what is probably his 24th, 25th touchdown of the year.
Well, Sean, and that was the move that we were talking about earlier, where he kind of looks like he's going to go right, then cuts back left against the grain and is able to break it for a touchdown. So that
At 3:07. 70-yard jaunt on his horse is Lucy. There's that side
little hole.
He's late in the game.
I know. Oh, the Abington player literally got wrestled down.
Tell you, Lucy, not only is he a strong back, but he is got some wheels.
He does. He's fast and quick, which
McDonald will line up for the kick. As we await the snap, ball is down.
it's good.
Kick is up and good.
Owen McDonald's point after kick was good for the Vikings.
And that'll make it a 42 to 20 score. With 3:07 on the clock.
Kind of going back, Sean, there, it's kind of an interesting, choice when they went for the 2 there that time. Like they tried to, when it was like 7.
Oh, and they did the swinging gate there?
They did the swinging
Yeah.
gate, yeah.
Made it 14 to 13 because it was incomplete.
Complete right. So,
Now you think you go for an onside kick here? I mean, you almost have to, Kevin. Otherwise, you're just conceding the last 3 minutes.
well, I don't think there's any way that you're going to come back with 3 touchdowns down to 22 points down. But,
I would agree with you. The odds are against you, but
I think you
we've
got to
seen
try.
stranger things.
The Green Wave is preparing for that. They've got 6 men up along the line and 4 behind.
Yeah, we got Tito Soto Acevedo is the sole man back at about his own 15. Everyone else is within 10 yards of the 50.
Tito Soto Acevedo.
And McDonald with the kick. He's going to line drive it, kick it downfield, and Tito's going to get the bounce at the 12-yard line. Tito Acevedo is going to get it up to over the 25 up to the 26-yard line.
Now that's just about
interesting.
do it. Well, you're probably conceding the game at that point, Sean, right?
Yeah. Because Abington has been all about ball control and just having long, sustained drives.
Right. And you haven't stopped them once tonight. I mean, they've had 7 possessions or 6 possessions, and they've scored all 6 times. I just had to do the math there, Sean. 7 times, yeah, that's right. 6 touchdowns.
We're going to mark it on the 26-yard line.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, touchdowns tonight for the Green Wave. And again, this is all due to the offensive line, but Solomini from 3 yards out, Lee Spry from, I think it was 6 yards out, Pfeiffer from 10 yards out, Liam Ward, a 14-yard pass from Jack Riley, Pfeiffer from 36 yards out. After a fumble recovered by Lehman, it was 6 yards by Brendan Ward. And now we'll see if anyone can add to that with a 42-20 lead and 3 minutes to go in the game. Riley in the center with 2 men in the backfield. They hand off to Lehman, number 10, dives forward, picks up about 4 on the play.
Just a nice quick hitter.
They give him 3 up at the 29-yard line. Only about 4 or 5 more plays here. Kevin,
Yeah, if you get another first down, it's
Adam's going to be happy here, playing a solid game. No injuries that we could see of. I know Patterson was coming back from an injury last week. They didn't want to have to use him much tonight, and they were lucky not to have to use him, so he'll be back at 100% next week. Good to see Paulding coming back into play. Lee Spry does what he does. Pfeiffer is just a fire plug. It's hard to stop.
Yeah, I just think you look at it, John, it's pretty clean, very clean game overall. Just a couple of big plays, and when you go up against those better teams, it's really going to kind of affect you. Got to clean up that.
They're all going to have big electric backs to play against us. So, big hole right up the middle. Green Wave. Oh, just goes through the man.
It's Lehman.
Lehman.
That's a freshman doing that. Like let's stick out the contact. Little scataboo type of run there, just plowing over the guy.
What a hole blown out by the offensive line, and then Lehman just had a collision. Watch this. There's one man in front of him. I'm just going to go through him. Boom.
Just turns back into him and lowers the shoulder.
Yeah, you got a couple more years to watch that number 10 playing for the Green Wave, Jake Lehman.
So we come down under 2 minutes to go here in the ball game. The Green Wave could pretty much just take a knee here at this point. Victory formation. Well, you got to give credit to the Green Wave offensively and defensively. Did a great job today. I mean, this team's a good team. They're a 15 seed, but they don't play like a 15 seed. That's for sure. You got some good talent on that side of the field.
Tito Soto Acevedo trying to find something. It's around up to the. He takes his helmet off. Flag down. That's a face mask, but there's also something behind. It looked like maybe a holding penalty on the play, but then by pulling the helmet off. That's going to be likely a face mask call.
Yeah, they got definitely a holding
Here's
play
a
on the right.
replay. Yeah, he just took the helmet right off of Tito.
Yeah.
That could be dangerous, obviously.
2 fouls.
And whether it's intentional or not, it's a penalty.
So it's going to be
There's 2 fouls on the play. Holding, number 63, Green. Personal foul, face mask from the defense. Those penalties offset. We replay first down.
So a replay like that down never happened.
Right.
Sorry, Tito.
well, you take the time off the clock though, and
Yep.
then you're able to take a knee here. So we get ball games over. Well, looking forward to next week, Sean. That should be a good game.
Exactly. You know, whether it's Medway or Bishop Fenwick.
And I am going to be watching it on YouTube so I can critique and send you notes on how to improve. I will be away next week.
Yes, we're going to have a special guest commentator next week.
So ratings might be up to 174.
Apparently there's a lot of competition in a
Trying to get up here.
fantasy football league that's going on. Really, because you don't want to be the guy in last place. Let's see what happens here. First down, they're going to give Tito Soto Acevedo over to 50. Tito brings it over to 40. Tito, and he just gets tripped up and then knocked down. He was almost broke free.
With 34 seconds to go, and that'll do it for the Green Wave here.
Stopping the clock to move the stakes.
Nice job by Tito there.
Ball at the 40, and the clock is now rolling into 30, and that's going to be all she wrote, sports fans. Green Wave are going to celebrate this one.
Green Wave had a great night, but you got to give credit to Triton too. They did a good job tonight. They're a tough team.
Fantastic Green Wave victory here in the first round of the playoffs. We'll be having another home game next Friday night. Sorry, Kev.
I was going to say, you were talking about early players of the game, as we always do, but I'll tell you right now, the offensive line was just spectacular tonight. They just did a great job, and obviously the running backs were able to run through all those holes, but it was just such a great job by the offensive line. There was always a hole every single time they had to run tonight. Great pass protection, great running. Just an unbelievable job by that offensive line.
Importantly thank all the fans that came here tonight that are in the bleachers behind us, that stand over to the right, some are down on the track. We hope you can be here for next week as each game becomes more and more important and one step closer on the road to Gillette. Green Wave, everything's got to work in Green Wave's favor to get back to Gillette. It's a tough road to get there, and there's a lot of other teams who want to stop you from getting there. But for tonight, it was Green Wave domination, 42-20 the final score. For Kevin Whalen, I'm Sean Riley. I want to thank the rest of the crew. Thank you for tuning in to Abington Green Wave football. We will see you next Friday night right here at Memorial Field for more of the MIAA Division 6 playoffs. Thanks for tuning in.
GWP.